Hello and welcome to official Xbox 360 Magazine's OXM report, and this week we headed over to Freestyle Games to check out DJ Hero 2, which aims to bring you even closer to the fantasy of being a superstar DJ. So I'm here with Jamie Jackson, who is the creative director on DJ Hero 2. The first game sort of seemed to be about teaching people the ropes, helping them to understand what a DJ does. Now you can sort of personalise your mixes a lot more this time. Yep. Tell me how the freestyle sections work in the game.
Yeah, so like you say, last time out we didn't want to kind of throw too much at it. This time out we've given you more freestyle stuff. So before we had freestyle sample and the effect style, we've expanded on those this year. So just real quick, effect style now has got more than kind of pitch up, pitch down. We've got delays, we've got reverbs, we've got all kinds of stuff on there. The DJs have also crafted them to be specific to each mix, so it will sound good at that point in the mix. Sample stream, kind of a similar thing. So freestyle sample this year is actually samples taken from the mix. So you're much more connected to the music. You're not got the same sample all the way through the mix. It'll be something that's in that part of the mix. So you say if you're playing a Rihanna track, it could be like the Rude Boy vocal through there, and then later on it might be a different part of the vocal. So much more connected, much more variety. New stuff, freestyle crossfade and freestyle scratch. So this time out, freestyle scratch first. Basically you can scratch either stream at any one point, so you'll see these scratch sections come down towards you, finger on the button, play around with the turntable, scratch it, let go of the button, re-trigger it, start again. You get scored for it all as well, so it kind of really comes into the multiplayer stuff. And then freestyle crossfade, basically you kind of just cutting the track out, cutting it back in, left stream or right stream, and you can completely play around with that. We've given you little markers to try and help you kind of see where certain vocals will be, and it certainly helps you play it, but it gives you a lot of replayability because you can do stuff different every time.
Now, I know as well as anyone that it's really difficult to scratch. What are you guys doing to flatter people when they're doing the freestyle scratches?
Yeah, you do know.
I do.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, what we didn't want to do, if we'd have made this a simulator and you're just giving people free reign over the scratch, it would be very easy to sound quite bad. So there's lots of smokes and mirrors in there. It's kind of there to make you feel like you're doing the scratch and it feels pretty connected to it, but we didn't want to kind of throw people in at the deep end and suddenly say, hey, we'll go scratching, and it actually becomes less fun.
Give me a bit of a feel for what the vocal experience is people are going to be able to sing along to the mixes.
So the vocal stuff's good fun. I mean, we had a real call from fan base to say, oh, we'd love marked up tracks. And then obviously with DJ Hero, the mixes aren't quite what you think they are. So we marked it up, we threw the vocal markup in quite quickly and started playing it, and we were kind of, what we were worried about actually became quite a lot of fun. You know, halfway through Lady Gaga suddenly having to go into something else, or halfway through Pussycat Dolls to suddenly have to go into Pitbull. It's kind of interesting. So it presents a new challenge, but it's quite a fun challenge, and with the pop and popular recent music we've got in DJ, people do know the mixes. But yeah, so you'll be playing it, everything's marked up, you'll be singing Lady Gaga, and then all of a sudden it'll switch to a hip-hop track, and you're actually then marked on beat rather than pitch detection. And I'm terrible at singing, I've had a go at it, and it's a lot of fun, but I do suck.
What did you find out about, because obviously most companies these days have like data mining and things like that to find out how people are playing their game. What did you find out about how people played the first game?
It was really interesting. I mean, that's one thing Activision do really well, is that kind of whole data mining and looking at what consumers do, whether it's online or whether they're just connected. It's fascinating. And, you know, you can really get geeked out by it. But what we found was majority of people played our game on medium and hard, mostly medium, so that was cool. Helped us sort of focus what we did from a mode perspective, and, you know, as we were just talking about the two turntable thing, it helped us realise that should we devote much time to that. We found, I believe through the same thing, a lot of girls bought it.
Does the Xbox tell you that?
No.
Not whether they're real girls or not.
No comment. You get me strung up.
Do you think there's a real split between the guys who are just in because they like the music and they want to pretend to be a DJ, and the gamers who are like score chasing and trying to get it on expert and things like that?
Yeah, there is. I mean, I was really pleasantly surprised to see that we had a lot of gamers. You know, most people who bought the game first off were hardcore gamers, which we didn't expect at all. We thought it'd be music game fans, and they actually took a bit longer to come online. But hardcore gamers went on, and they really did battle it out. And, you know, we speak to one of the guys, the #1 DJ player in the world, and he's forever going back on, like, if someone pips his score, he's back on until he beats them on all platforms, so it's pretty interesting.
Is he actually a DJ?
No, he's just a gamer.